So you guys may or may not know who Lil Huddy is. You probably do, considering you clicked on this video, but if you don't, let me catch you up real quick. So Chase Hudson, better known as Lil Huddy on TikTok, is one of those like TikTok influencer people who does like dances and shit like that. I think he was formerly in the Hype House, which is this big mansion where a bunch of TikTok stars live together, but there's like rumors right now that he might be leaving it, so I'm not really sure. For the sake of this video though, I don't really care if he's in the Hype House or not, because today we're just going to be taking a look at some of the shady things he's done in the past and what he's currently up to right now. So for starters, Lil Huddy used to date Charli D'Amelio, and if you don't know who that is, then I'm not even sure what to tell you. But yeah, they were dating a while back when Lil Huddy was 17 years old, I believe, and Charli D'Amelio was 15. Like, yeah, I understand that obviously that happens and people do that, especially when you get older, because like a 2-year age difference is like nothing at that point. But considering how old they are right now, the gap between their ages is admittedly just a bit weird, at least in my opinion. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the memes about seniors dating freshmen. I'll put one on screen for you right now, but I just feel like their situation was sort of similar to the couples that are being made fun of in those memes. Anyways, the reason I even told you about that is because Lil Huddy was accused of cheating on Charli D'Amelio while they were dating by trying to slide into another girl's DMs. This was all revealed in a diss track called Still Softish, where this dude named Josh Richards apparently said that Lil Huddy had tried to slide into his girlfriend's DMs. His girlfriend's name was Nessa Barrett, and apparently Lil Huddy sent her a picture on Snapchat with the caption Still Softish, which obviously has some sexual connotation to it. After he was called out and that whole incident, Lil Huddy went to Twitter and just flat out denied the allegations, saying, "I love one woman, do not tell lies. I'm just doing what I love. Don't try and f with something that is pure, especially when it's false to begin with. They'll always paint me as the bad guy, and it always is what it isn't." Now real quick, let's break down each of these tweets because some of this shit is confusing the f out of my brain. So for the first tweet, I don't know if you exactly loved Charli D'Amelio. Like, let's be honest. You probably just found each other decently attractive, and considering you're both TikTok stars, the relationship was really good for publicity. You know, it just works. But if you really and truly love that one woman so much, why didn't you try and get her back? I mean, obviously no means no, I know that, but if he was really in love, I feel like he probably would have been trying harder to convince Charli not to break up with him. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, but it just seems a bit strange. For the second tweet, I don't really get why it said, "I'm just doing what I love." Like, the claims that people were making against you weren't aimed towards your career. You can keep right on doing what you love. No one made any critiques or comments about you quote unquote doing what you love. And as for the second part, I guess it's possible that the information revealed by Josh Richards was false, but I doubt it. I personally don't see why they would come out with these claims, make a whole music video, and go through the process of like explaining it seriously just for it all to be a lie. I mean, I suppose it's possible that it's some type of publicity stunt, and if it was, holy shit, is it working? Literally every TMZ wannabe newspaper reported on this shit at the same time it was released, so if that's what they were gunning for, mission accomplished, my dude. But to me, it does seem like they're being genuine, because I mean, I would be mad too if some random dude who was already in a relationship tried to slide into my girlfriend's DMs with a sexually driven message. For the third tweet, no, they don't always paint you as the bad guy. They simply called you out because you attempted to cheat on your girlfriend while in a relationship with her. I feel as if that's pretty reasonable. I don't think they're trying to cancel your whole career or anything like that. So why don't you stop about how, why am I always the bad guy, because that's mad annoying, dude. And as for the last tweet, I don't even know what to say. Man just went all Edgar Allan Poe on our asses with some real philosophical shit. It always is what it isn't. Man, what the f does that even mean? It's one of those things that like fake depressed teenagers think is edgy and mysterious, but in reality just makes you sound like a tool. To me, it appears like he's trying to dodge the actual question and issues at hand by being extremely vague with his answers, which I think is definitely a sign that he's trying to hide something. So yeah, at this point, I'm kind of starting to get an idea of what Lil Huddy seems like as a person, and that person seems kind of shitty, not gonna lie. That's just sort of the vibe he's giving off, you know, based on all the allegations and how he responded to them on Twitter. However, I do want to mention that Lil Huddy was actually on the Dixie D'Amelio show on YouTube like a week ago, and Charli D'Amelio was in it, and they were like talking and stuff, so like I'm not really sure where the relationship is at now, like if they're good or not. I honestly have no clue, but all I do know is that multiple people came out with allegations claiming that Lil Huddy cheated on his girlfriend while they were dating. Also, apparently Lil Huddy and Nessa Barrett, who was the girl that Lil Huddy tried to slide into her DMs, actually kissed amid both their breakups, so yeah, that's kind of like another cherry on top of the Sunday. However, the whole situation surrounding Lil Huddy cheating on his girlfriend isn't the only hot water he's been in, if you can believe it. I feel like a lot of you guys already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, allow me to fill you in real quick. So there's a video that surfaced of Lil Huddy saying the N-word, and if you didn't already realize, Lil Huddy is one of the whitest motherfuckers on this planet, so it's pretty obvious why he received a lot of backlash for this one.
Jumping to any conclusion. Some fucking bitch ass from Germany
Following the public release of that clip of him saying the N-word, people are just straight clowning on him. I mean, there are so many comments and memes about Lil Huddy is like black and all that stuff, and I can't even lie, a lot of them are pretty funny. But all jokes aside, Lil Huddy saying the N-word is definitely racist. I don't think anybody can dispute that claim. And apparently that's not even the only questionable thing he did. According to the YouTube video, Lil Huddy said the N-word, which I'll link in the description, Lil Huddy sent a video of himself saying the N-word to a girl named Bella. However, in the video, it says that there's a part of the story that most people don't know, which is that the reason why Bella decided to leak the video was because, quote, Chase repeatedly said the N-word even after she tried to get him to stop and he used her for nudes. So allegedly, Lil Huddy not only said the N-word multiple times on video, but he also sent those videos to a girl who continually asked him to stop. And on top of all of that, he used this young girl to try and get nude pictures from her. So yeah, to be honest, Lil Huddy isn't making that great of a case for himself right now, I have to say. His resume ain't looking too hot, you know? And I understand these allegations could technically not be true, but here's a screenshot from Bella's story on her social media for proof of the situation, which you can read if you want. Also, on top of all of that, literally everything I just mentioned, the girl who made this video went live on Instagram to her followers where she told them all about a lot of the shit that Lil Huddy had been doing, like the stuff in this video. And after the live stream, he privately messaged this girl and he basically told her to delete every sign of the old lives and to never speak of it again because they were quote unquote wrong and lies. Well, if that isn't shady as f, I have no clue what is. I understand not wanting people to spread misinformation about you, obviously, but I feel like if these allegations weren't true, he would simply A, ignore them, or B, tell his huge fan base that it's just flat out lies. But just the way he went about it, like DMing this girl, telling her to take it down and to never speak of it again, and without even providing a valid reason, like other than it's wrong and lies. That just kind of cracks me up at like how stupid it is. To me, it's just so obvious that he's hiding a lot of this shit from his past because he knows he would receive a metric ton of backlash for it. Like, I feel like any person in the right wouldn't have gone about dealing with this situation in the way he did. I don't know, just the whole case makes him look so suspicious and honestly downright guilty. So that's pretty much the whole list of shit that Lil Huddy has done in the past. You know, we made our way down the checklist. He met all the criteria of a person that and I feel like most people, would generally dislike. However, that's apparently not what his followers on TikTok think. So we're going to take a dive into what Lil Huddy is doing currently on TikTok and see what the lovely people in his comment section think about it. First, I just want to show you guys kind of what his content is like, so I'll be providing my reactions to some clips from Lil Huddy's TikTok. Also, before we start, I'm going to have to cover some of the songs on my own because I would prefer to not get copyright striked. I think I'm falling in love. She said, what you know about love and everything. I got what you need. Woke up in the stew again, what you know. You did what you please, and I've never done. Ew, don't make that f***ing face at me. This whole TikTok frankly makes me quite uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't exactly like being confronted face to face in the shower by a huge jacked black dude.
Hey, what's that new tech girl's name?
Gomez, I think.
Excuse me, Gomez. Hey, baby girl.
Baby girl?
Forgive me, I just didn't know the real...
I've been called worse. What can I do for you? And what?
I don't know if it's just me, but like the way he smirks gives off some serial killer vibes, dude. Also, what is up with the audio sync on this video? It looks like this dude is lagging, which I don't even know how that's possible on a TikTok. Like, this man straight up has 300 ping somehow. Could not establish a connection to the server, face ass. This video looks like it was made on some airplane Wi-Fi with your mom's laptop. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. She only say she miss me when she come into the city. I only say I love her when I wanna fuck her. I only call her pretty when she taking out her titties. I only say I love her when I wanna fuck her. Okay, I'm sorry, but what the f is he wearing? He's just straight up wearing a skirt, like he thinks it goes hard or something. Don't get me wrong, I don't care if you're a boy and you want to wear a skirt, you can go right ahead and do that. The only thing I'm saying is that Lil Huddy clearly thinks he looks good in this, at least good enough to post a TikTok in, and I'm just pointing out that he looks stupid as shit. He looks like some fucking anime schoolgirl. Damn, he's pretty cool though, like, he's got the lock chain on with the leather jacket, throwing up gang signs, you know? If I was a girl, I'd personally want to f this shit out of him, if I'm being honest. And apparently, lots of girls agree with me. His comment sections are filled with girls saying shit like, why is Lil Huddy hot now? Why do I find him so attractive now? Yada yada yada. You can check the comments on his post for yourself if you really want to see what I'm talking about to the fullest extent. But right now we're going to take a look at some other comments that I found on his page which I would like to address and talk about in this video. First up, I have selected 3 comments which pretty much all say the same thing, and that is something along the lines of people who never hated Chase or real people who support him with an arrow towards the like button. So basically they're saying like this comment if you never hated Lil Huddy. My problem with these comments is that they are trying to say that like people who never hated Lil Huddy are quote unquote true fans, I suppose, because through their comment they're trying to establish a group of people who have never turned their backs on Lil Huddy, that group being the people who like the comment. But there's a valid reason why people stopped liking Lil Huddy. I mean, it's basically all the reasons I've already stated in this video. It's normal for people to be turned off by someone who has made racist remarks and had allegations of cheating against them from multiple people. So yeah, obviously a lot of people turned away from Lil Huddy, especially during the height of his controversy, because they probably didn't want to support him through all the shit he had done, and I completely understand and agree with that. However, I also find it funny that these people are all coming back to his page finding him attractive now. It really shows that you can just be the person ever, but people will still like you if you're hot. The next comment we're going to take a look at says, I believe Chase from the beginning. Now before I say anything, I just want to clarify that this comment very well could be a joke due to the profile who posted it. However, I'm just going to take it literally for the sake of this video and because I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by this comment, but I'd say there's probably 2 possibilities. 1, they believe his side of the story regarding the drama around his breakup with Charli D'Amelio, or 2, they just never stopped believing in him generally. If the former is correct, I can understand them saying that, it's their opinion, but I personally would have to disagree. I feel like Lil Huddy has shown how shady he can be through the whole Instagram live situation we talked about earlier, so I'm inclined to believe he is lying, or at least partly lying about the cheating allegations and all the shit surrounding it. If it is the latter option, then congratulations, I guess, you never stopped believing in someone even through a lot of the shitty things that person did. You get a #1 fan supporter medal. Moving on to the next comment, this one says, people are hating and he's just having fun on TikTok. Yes, he may just be, in your words, having fun on TikTok, but in case you aren't aware, there are many reasons why people would be hating on Lil Huddy. I probably sound like a broken ass record at this point, but again, Lil Huddy said the N-word as a white man, which in case you were wondering is in fact racist, and he was also involved in some incidents regarding cheating on his girlfriend and using a girl just for her nudes. So yeah, people are hating. Don't act surprised when you receive consequences and backlash for some of the shitty things you've done. Finally, I want to wrap this whole thing up with one last comment, which simply reads out, not y'all switching up because y'all find him attractive. Couldn't have said it better myself. So in conclusion, what did we learn in this video? Well, we learned that Lil Huddy is a TikToker who allegedly cheated on his girlfriend, made multiple racist remarks in a video even after the recipient of the videos told him to stop, and he used the girl for the sole purpose of obtaining her nude pictures. Yeah, I'd say most people would call that pretty shitty behavior, including me. We also learned that people are willing to forgive and forget your shitty actions just because you arouse them. Nice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like on this video and absolutely annihilate that subscribe button if you're new around here. It really helps out the channel and it would be much appreciated. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a stupendous day and I will catch you guys in the next My Lexer Minecraft music video.